comfortable. But just, you know, I just think you look great.
Yeah,
it's nice and light. The shoes are comfortable and just gorgeous.
Does it feel nice?
Yeah, it does. Yes.
How old's your youngest child?
She's 3 in September.
And your oldest?
22.
Oh wow, good for you.
Yeah,
good for you. Don't tell Marvin this is exactly what plans
you take a leaf out of Dawn's book.
I know. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You look great. And I'm glad we've taken you out of the black with a little bit of colour. And you know, this waterfall shape on the jacket works for you. And V-necks are great because you're conscientious of your boobs that I'm really jealous of. And I think they're gorgeous.
It's true.
But you look absolutely great, and it's nice and light feeling too for this weather.
Great, lovely. Thank you very
Dawn.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that shape of jacket. It's so flattering, isn't it?
So flattering, especially if you've overindulged at the weekend, which I do every weekend and gain 3 pounds.
Yeah, that's
Pop
Sunday
on
roast
the
dinner.
water flow. Oh, listen, eat as many roasties and then
put on the jacket.
just disguise it. You know, it's all about working your good areas and hiding the bad.
Yeah.
So obviously, Lisa, with this weather at the moment, we're going into Staying Cool next, yeah?
Yes, we are indeed. And Cyan is going to join us here. And this is our fashion finds. So this is really what it's all about here is our fashion finds that Cyan's wearing. I went around the high street and I went searching for what people want right now at the minute. So if you're going to a party, if you're going to an event, if you're going to an occasion, and just to have a really nice, light look, you know.
Right, okay.
So Sue is joining us here in what looks like a denim shirt, but actually isn't. It's 100% cotton. And as we all know, cotton is just super. It's from H&M and it's $19.99. The top underneath is a winner. It's by hotsquash.com. Now, this top is a 2-tone fibre. The back is black, but it's called Thermocool. It actually has technology in the fibre, which is sensational.
Yeah, it does. It's very cool, isn't it?
It's great for this weather, but you know, I went through early menopause myself, so for any women having tropical moments, and I know all about it, this is the fabric you need when you're having those. I'm buying this for myself. So it's £20. We've also got the trousers from Marks and Spencer's. Now, they're linen, but they also have viscose in them. I don't particularly only like linen because they crease a lot. So these have a gorgeous viscose in them. So they don't crease as much, which is great.
Yes, because that's the thing, as soon as you sit down, you get in the car, you're all creased,
there's nothing worse. You just want to get the iron out. But moving down to my favourite part is these shoes from from Next, excuse me, at £48. And the reason being, they are so light.
Really?
They are just so light. They're super.
And are they comfortable? They're very comfortable. Yes, that's the key.
Did you say that shirt was 100% cotton?
The denim shirt is 100% cotton, the look-alike, and it's just really light and fresh.
No, I say that because it's our second wedding anniversary next year, and apparently that's a cotton.
This year, darling.
Well, sorry, next week.
Oh my goodness,
Apparently that's a cotton anniversary, so you get the shirt.
I love that you're that far ahead that you're thinking about that.
He clearly isn't because
Lisa,
he
I'm
thinks
always
it's
on
next
the, you know.
year.
You need to educate, you really need to educate my husband on this. This oversized bag is great too. It's just easy. It's a very simplistic look, and I think
love that though.
Sue looks really well.
Fab. Thanks,
now,
Sue.
moving on.
Yes.
So, moving on to some looks I've chosen. I went searching for alternative trends and I went out doing all of the groundwork in the heat, might I add, and I found some looks for you here. So I'm going to show you some other looks I found.
Okay,
fantastic. Lovely.
Good picks there. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you very much. And there's more summer-style fashion advice over on our website.
Now, still to come, he's looking at your career, love and relationship dilemmas. It's Russell Grant to the rescue with his eye on the cosmos later in the show.
And it could be #1 this weekend, performing their brand new single, Meeting My Broken Heart. Live on This Morning, we're heading outside for Brixton after the break.
Going outside?
Ooh.
Nice. Welcome back. Our next guest, big break came when Justin Bieber's agent got in touch after spotting one of their cover videos on YouTube, and they've already gone down a storm in the US.
What's more, this weekend they could be on track for having their first #1. It's Brixton.
All I need's a little love in my life. All I need's a little love in the dark. A little but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. I need a little loving tonight. Hold me so I'm not falling apart.
We'll be chatting to them a bit later on in the show, but now they're here to perform their brand new single, Me and My Broken Heart. It's Brixton.
Welcome back in a few moments. Russell Grant will be here taking your calls in Russell to the rescue.
But first, we're in the hub with Rylan.
Morning.
We are. Well, listen, I need to... I'm good. You all right?
Yes, good.
Looking
Thank you.
lovely.
Oh, and you.
And you, Marv.
Thanks,
Oh,
Rylan.
but I don't want to make Rochelle.
No. It's all about Rochelle.
Listen, I need to know, especially you guys at home, are you brave enough? Because thousands of women are joining the Hairy Legs Club movement. This is no joke. Posting photos of their unshaven legs online with their Hairy Legs Club blog on Tumblr, which invites women to post their images making a bit of a statement about not conforming to social expectations. The question is, do you dare to keep the hair? We've got some photos here, and as you can see, these are all women's legs.
How do we know that for sure, though?
Because I've told you it is.
OK.
So you need to believe me, all right? But these are women's legs, and one woman who's proud to have hairy legs is journalist Ali Einstein, who's here with us now. Ali.
Hello, darling.
Talk to me.
Well,
What's with the hair?
Well, you know what? For 3 years, I've not shaved my legs.
3 years?
3 years.
Well, you ain't got a lot for 3 years, babe.
I know, but you know what? I'm very proud of it, and I go to the shops in it.
Why'd you do it?
Well, I just don't have the time. I'm a working mum. I don't have the time to run around and do this. It has saved me over £500 in waxing and shaving.
But do you think there's a major pressure for women to shave their legs?
You know, I think sometimes there is, and I think a lot of women are glad to be able to post lelfies, as I'm calling them.
Lelfie?
Lelfie.
I like that. I like that.
As opposed to the belfie and the selfie, which we have with Kim Kardashian and all the other girls. They have to prepare for that. With these, we can just be normal.
Ross, you obviously have got a lot of pressure on you. You know, you're in the public eye all the time.
Yeah.
Shaving your legs, would you just think, do you know what, I'll have a day off today?
No, I really respect it, and I'm so for each their own. And if you don't want to, then don't. But for me, I can't, even a little bristle, I don't like the feel of, if I'm honest. But I do, he's going to tell me now that I have let it go a few times.
Yeah,
I have.
She's definitely had leg stubble a couple of times. You know, I was going to say, I don't know if I could have my partner having hairier legs than me. You know, like Ali, if you go on a date with a guy and, you know...
but she doesn't really... They're not
But
really
you know what?
No,
the thing is, I think what I'm saying to the women today is, let your legs grow for a week or 2 weeks and see if your bloke actually notices.
Oh,
so
he
I
would.
think a
He
lot
would.
of men wouldn't, and I think a lot of women would go, oh, relief, you know, because there's a lot of pressure on us.
I think they would. You'd
Yeah,
be in
and I
bed,
think you
they'd
and
be
I
like,
should, I think we should challenge everybody to do that, don't you?
You reckon?
I think we should.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we can do it.
I think it's quite a good idea, but I know that the shaving police...
Yeah, I'm not having
OK, my husband would
The
be out.
shaving
Well, I
police?
hope you're back at him with his bristles on his face.
I'm always clean shaven most of the time.
Yeah.
See, well, it does make a big point, doesn't it? Obviously, we can
Yes.
have, you know, hair on our face, hair on there. Why should women have to... Why could not do it?
I think you're right with the bravery thing, though. I think it is you know, it's the first thing I think, oh, God, I'm going to wear this dress and, oh, I haven't shaved my legs. And then I have to quickly, whether I'm leaning over the sink, I will always do it, you know? And I think, yeah, I'm certainly not brave enough to
It
do
is an
that.
effort. I remember I had to do it for a photo shoot once when I did the Conchita.
Yeah, of course,
And not only is it painful having your legs waxed for a start, but second of all, the next day it looked like my legs looked like boiled bacon.
Like chicken skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
know what you
did. I
mean.
looked like a raw chicken.
That's probably because you don't often have it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I want to know what you guys at home would do. Would you dare to keep your leg hair? The Tabby say you can tweet using the hashtag #HairyLegsYes if you would, or
Yes,
hashtag #HairyLegsNo if you wouldn't. That took us ages to think that one.
Yeah,
I tell ya.
clearly,
you can
clearly.
email us this morning at itv.com with your hairy photos. Tweet us. I have your say on our Facebook page. But remember, we need your comments by 12 p.m. today. So get in touch
Can
with
I
your hairy
ask,
legs.
Ali, has it ever been a problem with men that you've gone on a date with, for example?
No,
Never
none
really?
whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Does any men actually really like it? Like, I think, oh, I like that.
You know what? Some fellas really do, and some fellas don't. But you know, at the end of the day, if they like you for who you are, and I think a lot of it is confidence. If you walk into a room confident, and if you're dressed in a happy way, and you feel confident, then nobody really notices if you've got
Good
legs.
luck to you.
What are you hoping
And hair.
to achieve from this, Ali?
I just hope that women will feel a little bit more freedom, a little bit more confidence to have a go, to go out there and say, look, you know, I've got a bit of hair on my legs. Don't worry about it. I'll have more fun. I'll have more time to watch this morning rather than shaving their legs.
Are you interested to know what men think today as well?
I am.
If the fellas get in touch?
I am, because I
Okay.
think there could be, you know, some of the blokes may like it and some of them may not. But at the same time, blokes need to then, you know, shave or not shave, depending on what their missus wants.
I just
All right,
say
we need
it's
some
typical.
guys to get in touch.
Yeah, because you wouldn't notice if I had my hair cut or done, but you would notice if I had hairy legs.
100%.
Just saying.
Definitely.
I would. I would.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Right, it's competition time now. How do you fancy winning £40,000 in cash, a holiday and a load of gadgets? Well, Jeff's got all the details. Thanks, Jeff. Time now to look into the cosmos with his hand on a sparkly stick and an eye for the stars. It's Russell to the rescue.
Naturally, the sparkly stick.
Well, it
Beautiful.
is.
Yeah, of course.
It's no business like show business.
This is very true.
And especially because Jupiter has entered Leo this week. Great, great, great vibe. Perfect for Aries.
Ah.
Ideal for Leos and Sagittarians too.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, my darling, you've had your moment.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I did, absolutely. I've just come off holiday, so I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Perfect,
that was your
that
Jupiter.
was my moment.
That was Jupiter in the sign of Cancer, which hit the Piscean bit of you.
Okay.
But there they are. These are the signs, Saggy.
Yeah.
Okay, Aries and
that's
Jupiter in Leo. This is wonderful stuff because Jupiter's growth and expansion and opportunity, and as I say, showbiz. It was perfect when I saw that because one reason I took the Edinburgh Fringe, I'm doing a show up there, was because I needed a good aspect, and Jupiter's in Leo.
Yeah.
Doesn't get better for performance.
Perfect. Lovely.
So, there we are.
So what have we
Good
got for us
news.
first today?
Well, we've got Maureen Lipman. I think she's got a question
Okay.
for us.
Oh, lovely.
Hello, Russell. I thought you were very good on the chef programme, and I hate chef programmes. Now, about astrology, I'd like to know, you know I'm a Taurus, I'd like to know if this particular Taurus would be travelling overseas at all with her current play, Daytona. That's what I'd really like to know. And just answer yes. You don't have to look at, you don't have to look anything up, just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right then, Maureen. This is a strange coincidence because I've just been cast as Mrs. Mears in Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Oh,
and the person who
congrats.
played it before me was Maureen Lipman.
No way.
So when this came through, I thought, this is really...
This is
I mean,
weird.
Jupiter in Leo, Maureen Lipman. Maureen, what I need to know here is it going anyway, with or without you, or is it going and you want to go with it? Because I do have good news, and it is courtesy of Jupiter in Leo. Because you've got two planets in Leo, which is Mars and Pluto, and Jupiter is going to cross both of those Leo planets, I have a happy habit for you of saying yes. So the question really for me is, are you asking me, should you go? And if that is the question, because we don't make predictions with astrology, then if you're asking me, should you go, then I'm going to say yes. Definitely.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Oh, brilliant.
There
Right.
you go, Maureen.
There you go. Our next celebrity is Matthew Wolfenden from Emmerdale.
Hi Russell, it's Matthew here. I would like to know, I'm going to be quite general about this, what the future holds for me in terms of my personal life and my work life.
He's got matching buttons on his ear and on his shirt.
Oh, there we go.
The way to go, Marvin. This is a very complex little setup you've got here, Matt, because you've got three major aspects happening. First of all, we've got Saturn. Now, we know that Saturn can be limiting and restricting. You are indeed a Taurian, same as Maureen Lipman, actually.
No way. Right.
But it just goes to show that two Taurians don't have the same lives.
Yeah.
And the individual chart comes from the date, time and place of birth. And the fact that you've got Saturn passing through the sign of Scorpio, that is going to cross Uranus in your chart. And Uranus is the planet of unpredictability. It's almost the exact opposite to Saturn. So what I've put here is end-of-year struggles to break free. I get very much the impression that this is you basically railing against what you usually do. A desire to break free, a desire for freedom. Then we get the next part of this in 2015, and Pluto, the planet of transformation, shows and tells me a change of creative direction. So it's interesting how breaking free, change of creative direction, and now we get the big one. Jupiter in Leo again.
Oh, okay.
See how he's figuring out now, he's changing from Jupiter in Cancer to Jupiter in Leo. And for you, you have Leo rising. Wow. And Jupiter's going to cross your ascendant, your North Node, which is very karmic, and you'll then get your Jupiter return. So the next 2 years are so fabulous for creative change and lots of the things that you want to do. I think you're going to appear and do things in all kinds of different areas to break free the struggle from what people know you for.
Good stuff.
wow.
Exciting.